up here. Those who go
I
up.
just got to say a couple of words before I introduce the last
That
part
was
of
cool
Hugs
to
for
see
Ma-
the cop
Hugs
on the
Over
phone
Masks.
there. He's
So,
just having a good time. He
5 months
knows
ago,
there's nothing to fear here. These are peaceful
I've been
people.
politically active for very many years. But 5 months ago, when this nonsense started, I turned on YouTube to watch Rebel Media have an interview with this person. And for the first time in many, many years, he spoke so articulately, so on point, that I had to find out who he was. I had to get in contact with him. That's when I met our next speaker. He is my brother. He is one of my best friends. He is the leader of Hugs Over Masks. And his message has spread worldwide. And I am so proud of him. Everybody, Vladislav Sobolev.
Here we go. That's the leader of Hugs for Masks. I've been working with this organization lately. I've been pushing them out. They're awesome.
Fantastic.
What a life! What a life! We gotta leave this life. We can't allow anyone else tell us what to do. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Oh yes. Yes or yes? Exactly. So I have a message for you. First part of the message is what's going on right now. What's going on right now is unprecedented in the history of the world. Do not minimize the effects of what's happening right now. Understand the reality of it, understand what's coming next, and understand we have to take action to make sure that we preserve our way of life. Yes or yes?
Yes, definitely yes.
We have to take actions. Action is the key word. You heard these children speak. It's phenomenal, the eloquent, the critical thinking, the knowledge that they have. They can go blow away any politician out of the water. Children are the future. And that's why we're here. We're here for ourselves, we're here for our children, and for our children's children. Yes or yes? I want to point one very important thing. Perspective is something we have to have, either from personal experiences or from studying history. And please understand, what's happening right now happened before. What's happening right now definitely happened before. We have to study history, or we have to listen to the people that lived before, and they can pass on the knowledge to us. So what's happening right now with isolation between elderly and the young is not a coincidence. It's done on purpose. So then the knowledge cannot be passed on to the next generation. The warnings of the history cannot be passed on. And we have to stay guard. We have to say, enough is enough. We have to make sure that we can bring the elderly and talk to our children and give them perspective.
Like and share this, everybody. You won't see this on TBC.
No, this
Two things happened to me recently.
Yeah.
One is I was flying to Vancouver
This is
to build our movement
unprecedented.
there.
Carl said this is you know, the French and the English coming together.
I do not wear the mask.
Yes, the information
And I
is
went
the
on a
key,
plane
so
not wearing a
people
mask.
watching, it's very
Like and share.
important to pass the
And
information.
unfortunately,
You all
people need to know
I
what's
was
happening.
asked to leave
Exactly,
the plane,
Carl.
otherwise I would be taken out of the plane forcefully. No problem. I left the plane. I was able to get actual medical note, and I was able to fly next plane. On the way back, they try to discredit my medical note. They take any opportunity they can, even if you have a valid reason for not wearing a mask. They're still going to try to discredit. We're not going to take action. We got to take action and not allow that to happen. The other thing happened 2 days ago in the Shoppers Drug Mart. They refused to give me the service. I have a video, you can watch it. What I'm trying to say is you have to take action.
Boycott Walmart.
Drawing the line, enough is enough, and we have to take the action to protect our rights and freedoms. Now, the reason why I bring those two examples for very specific
Global News here is covering the Berlin protest, calling it with a scolding title of flouting rules, like we are little kids that better obey our betters.
Not on a plane,
Pathetic.
not in the Shoppers Drug Mart as I was using the postal service. Not a single person said, why is this happening? he has a real medical exemption. He's not going to be wearing a mask. Leave this person alone. No one really did anything. And this is what you have to all understand. And I know everyone's here takes action. So this is a message for people who maybe not here and gonna watch this later.
6,000 people.
History is full of examples.
6,000 people live in Ottawa today.
Can spread wide and fast when good people do nothing.
Half of them from Quebec.
Half of them from Quebec.
That's the only time
the English and the French joining
in that battle. When good people do nothing. And that's why the message of action is paramount to what we do. Every single day we have to take action. You have to do your best. Every day, take action. Stand in your right.
Look at that crowd, 6,000 people.
Otherwise, we'll take away all your rights.
Look at that.
Praise God, everybody.
This is why we're here. You got to follow social media now.
You
got to let CBC know you don't care what they're putting on because it isn't the truth.
And make
We're
sure
not
if
covering
you see
this.
something is happening, you do speak up. Because we have to protect our way of life. Otherwise, they're going to take it away. Now, the second part of my message is a message of why we're going to win this battle. We're going to win this battle.
You got it, buddy. We're going to win this battle. We have to.
This is not a political issue. This is a life issue. This is our life. This is our country. And these are our children. And we'll do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes to protect them. To the last breath that we're going to take without a mask.
Amazing.
There is so many examples in history of evil fighting against our way of life and humanity being on an assault. And this has been multidimensional, multi-year, for decades, this assault on humanity is going on and playing all the foundation. That's why they're gaining some ground, but we're fighting back. We're fighting back strong and hard. Right on. And I want you to remember the examples of the history. One of the oldest examples in the history is the battle of David and Goliath. Yes or yes? And this is what I want you to understand.
CTV and Rogers are in a park on Somerset Street filming a protest by Black Lives Matter. That's what's going on. Rather than filming 6,000 people live in Ottawa. Is that crazy, everybody?
Why we're going to win this battle is because what we're fighting for is eternal.
That shows you how much I care about people.
Infinite.
Exactly, Carl.
It's our life. It's love over fear. And that's why we're going to win this battle. Because what they are fighting for is finite, is the end goal. They want to vaccinate everybody, they want to depopulate the world, and they want to have their control over us and our children.
Thank you, John, so much.
Finite, limited goal that they're going after. And they might have a lot of resources, but they're not going to win this battle.
They're not.
Because what we're fighting for is eternal, is it's infinite. And that's why we're going to win. Because what we're fighting for can never lose as long as we continue taking actions.
You won't see this on TELUS, Rogers, CTV.
Change that we're willing to take, and we're willing to go into the communities and making sure that the change is implemented.
We're looking for it. We can't find it. They're covering Black Lives Matter.
What we do in the communities every single day.
They need to cover Black Sheep Truth Media and Laura Lynn and Friends. That's the only way you get the truth.
And getting assaulted and harassed. We have a group of people going. So we have festivals of lives happening on a weekend all across this beautiful country and United States and the world at this point, where we come together and we celebrate our way of life. And that's our protest right now, that we will come together with no mask. We're going to hug each other. Our children will play together. And that's our way of life that we're going to defend. And the other thing that we do during the week, we do the activist work, and you have to take action. The activist work has to happen during the week. We have flyers that we distribute that educate people about the exemptions. We have flyers that educate people about the harmful effect of the mask. Not just whether the mask works or not. It's on our website. There's 6 points. We created this flyer. It talks about mental health that's been completely overlooked. It's talk about social
Live
development
from
that's
Ottawa.
going to be damaging children for life. Imagine a newborn not able to see parents' facial expression in the first 3 months of their life. What kind of child is that going to be going forward? It's insane. It talks about when
CBC
you're
will
wearing a
call
mask
this a
in public,
far-right
you actually
extremist
increase safety
protest.
of public. Why? How easy is going to be to kidnap a child now wearing a mask? Everyone's wearing a mask. Good luck at finding your child in a sea of masks. Good luck identifying the predator who's wearing a mask themselves.
That's right.
We're not going to take that. Enough is enough.
Look at that crowd. That's beautiful, Carl.
This government,
Look at
and
that.
these so-called
6,000
experts
people,
are
everybody.
criminals. They are
Wow.
causing real harm and death. There are collateral deaths from these measures, and they're not admitting to them. And we're going to hold them to account. Yes or yes?
Yes.
In any measures, in any action, there's all this risk to benefit ratio. Why can't you talk about so-called benefits and you completely dismiss any type of risk or damage that those actions can take? It's a basic understanding. You don't need to be an expert to get that. In the end, what I want to say is Hugs of a Mask started as a grassroots, non-partisan platform of independent professionals and
1984.
parents
That's how many
fighting
people
for our way
watched.
of life and making sure these measures get out of our way. Yes or yes? And we are developing the Hugs Nation, and you saw our members of Hugs Nation, and you can be a part of Hugs Nation. And what we're doing is we're providing a platform for these children to make sure they can
Carl, we're
flourish.
at
We're
over
providing
2,050
educational opportunities going
people
forward so
watching,
they can be in
Carl.
a healthy environment and
2,000.
develop a critical thinking.
Hopefully
It's
they share the
horrendous to see
information. That is
assault
very
on a
important.
critical
Share,
thinking right
share,
now. Like you're not
everybody.
supposed to think for
You
yourself.
won't see this
What
on
kind of life is
CBC.
this game?
6,000 people in
Insane.
Ottawa
So
gathered
this is
together.
what we are. I want to leave you with a
Smoke.
powerful message again.
Information is our weapon.
We are
We
all
need it.
just drops in the
They
ocean.
try to
And
keep
it
us
says the
stupid.
water
Ottawa
in the
Hill
ocean
camera
is
is
not
turned off, so
multitude of
you
drops.
can't see this protest.
And that's why humanity will prevail.
Turned off
There's
the
way
Ottawa
more
Hill,
of us than them.
Hill
And all we're
camera.
gonna do is gonna unite.
Well, it
and
doesn't
we're gonna
matter because here
protect
we are.
our way of life and our children. I love you all. Stay healthy, everybody.
Stay healthy, brother.